Premium Stats 2.0, where you can evaluate every player on every play in every game. When you get to Premium Stats, you start with the most recent game, which was the Super Bowl, and we see the Chiefs win over the San Francisco 49ers as our default landing page. Let's move to the team section now and check out each team and their overall grades. This is where you can sort by the best teams in the league, the best offenses, or the best defenses. From here, you can click into a team, and as I click on the San Francisco 49ers, I get a breakdown of their entire 2019 season. You'll see up here you can always change the season, and the PFF grades go back in full seasons to 2006, along with a few select games from previous seasons prior to 2006. In the 49ers section, I can click on multiple team reports, and when I click it up here, we get a number of reports that come up, from offensive grades to defensive grades to everything else you might want to see along the way. If I click on offensive grades, I see the highest graded players for the San Francisco 49ers. You can go back and check out the defensive grades. And here I could sort by their overall defense grade, their run defense grade, their pass rush, or their coverage grades. There's also some traditional and advanced stats on the side, such as targets. Now let's go check out the game grades. Up here I can click by game. I come back to the Super Bowl page, and this is where I can go check out all games dating back to 2006. When I click week, you'll see that we have preseason games, regular season games, or postseason games. I'm going to click on week 1 from 2019, and now I can check out the game grades from week 1. When I click on the Tennessee Titans, I get the same reports that showed up in the team section. Click on offense, and I see the highest graded offensive players from that game. Now let's evaluate by position group and by player. I can go to the by position section, and now I'm taken to a place where I can go position by position, facet by facet, and evaluate players using grades or PFF's advanced stats. I can scroll down to the defense grades, and from here pick the position I want to evaluate. I clicked on the interior defensive lineman, and now I see the highest graded players for the time frame that I selected. If you want, you can change the weeks and say, let me just see the highest graded players through 8 weeks of the 2019 season. Once again, you could sort by run defense, tackling grade, pass rush grade, or coverage, even though we're looking at defensive linemen. From here, you can click on a player and get even more detail. Here we see Aaron Donald's week-by-week game grades and all of his career grades. We can also dive in further on Donald and see a different look at those game and career grades. If you want to know which role Donald performed, you go to snaps by position. This is where we can see a broad view that he lined up 920 times along the defensive line and a couple times standing up and playing in the box. If you want the detail to these positions, you click the toggle, and now we see that 218 snaps were at defensive left tackle, 276 at defensive right tackle, and so forth all the way down the line. This is another place where you can also look at previous seasons. Going back to the by position section, this is where we get to see PFF's advanced stats. If you want to see the best drop rates in the NFL, you click wide receiver drop rate, and this is where you might want to set a minimum target. Here's a minimum of 20% of the total 180 targets that was the top target getter in the NFL. And here we see a list of the best drop rates in the NFL, and also the worst. If you want to evaluate offensive linemen, go to blocking and allowed pressures. Here we can see the best offensive linemen in 2019, first by offensive tackle, which you can stack up with guards and stack up with centers. Or you could just look at one position at a time. If you just want to search a player, click the by player section. From here you can just type in the name that you're looking for. And it takes you right to his player page. PFF's grades and signature stats run deep, and you'll see them sorted by passing, receiving, rushing, blocking, defense, and special teams. From the team section, if you're interested in an individual game, go to the season grade section, and click on a game report for further analysis. In the position section, you can change the position you're looking at. So if I just want to look at offensive linemen, here are all the reports that refer to that position. It's Premium Stats 2.0, the only way to get analysis on every single player, on every play, in every game, right down to the last detail.